It's got the potential to be an absolute bloodbath of an episode today. But which way is it going to go? Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton. And I say another episode, it's going to be one of them episodes where it can go either very well for us or where it can go absolutely confidence breaking. We have got Arsenal and Chelsea in today's episode, away from home and home in that order. Chelsea we're hoping to do one over, where we lost to the Carabao Cup in the last episode. We want to do them over and get some points in the league. Since our draw against Man City, that's all we have been doing in the league, is drawing. And it's mainly thanks to this tactic. But we are looking at potential wingers, just in case we want to change formation, which I do quite like the look of, is this one really. But it does mean going one up front, which I'm not a fan of. I like to play two up front, and it does kind of work. Both of our strikers scored in the last game against Watford. We were ahead of them twice, and we got pegged back each time, so I'm hoping it's going to do it little bit better this time. We've had a couple of offers for Gundogan, but they want us to play part of their his wages. I'm not going to be paying his wages. If he's not playing for us, he's gone. We're not paying for wages, so he's on the transfer list at the moment. And same with Hedger as well, I think. Actually, may not be Hedger, because I realised we haven't got another defender. He's our only other defender. Ogbeto, Didi and Hedger, which I was quite surprised. I thought we had another defender, but we clearly don't. Dembele, we've put him on the list as well, because we're not using him. He's not really that great, to be perfectly honest. And to be fair, well, it's either between Ennis and Dembele. And Dembele, even though he scored 2 goals, I just don't think he's playing very well. And I think he's just a big disappointment, really. Maybe we may need to put him out on loan and put Ennis out on transfer. In fact, I might do that anyway. He's worth 8.5 million. If we just have a quick look at Ennis, finishing's 15, so it shouldn't be too bad. He's got a good pace and acceleration. That's the reason we've hung on to him, really. He is slightly better than Dembele, only just, mind. But if we just do a comparison between the pair of them, it is a toss-up between the pair of them, and Ennis is better. He is on 12 grand. Dembele's on 3, so there's a big difference in price. Do we cash in 8.5 million for Ennis in January? Let me know in the comments below. Or do we cash in on Dembele? Not that he's worth anything anyway. 12 grand can help us towards another player. Same with the 8.5 million. Right, to the side then, Muric is in goal. We've got Dremer, Didi, Ogbeto, Cowell at the back. We've got Leo playing as half-back, Robertson and Morley. Then we've got McCarthy. He's going to be coming in for this game. He needs to prove himself as well. Again, another player I am contemplating letting go. He's worth 7 million, nearly 22 grand a week. Again, I think we can get a lot better than that. Kloss is supposed to be our best one, but he's not really playing that well. And to be fair, I might even consider letting him go. He's again nearly 9 million. He is potentially a very, very good player. If we could do a comparison between him and McCarthy, it's not really much of a comparison, really. So McCarthy is actually better, and he's young. No, he's not. He's older than Kloss, so he's got a few years on him. Wow, I didn't expect that, actually. I thought Kloss was a lot better. Okay, but he is, well, to be perfectly honest, we could let McCarthy go. But we're going to give him a game today against Arsenal. And then we've got Frin and Pietro up front. 12 goals between them now. Kitaya, 11-24. They've got Saka, Salsa, McKenna. I don't know any of these. Tierney. They still have Diallo. Bellerin's still there. Let's see if we can do like we did against Man City, where we surprised them. Arsenal with a free kick straight away as they come at us again. Maybe I should go a little bit cautious as well. But Leo nicks the ball. 3 against 2. Plays the ball through to Frin. Goes past his man almost. She'll get a shot. Oh, flipping it. We've gone 1-0 up. 7th goal of the season. Frin runs almost the full half of the pitch. Good play by Leo. I mean, look at that stride. He's striding forward. Knew he was going to get caught. Oh, look at that with a back kick from Frin. And the goalkeeper gets a hand onto it, I think. Still, very unfortunate not to get that. But we're 1-0 up at the Emirates. Wow. This is This is something different. Muric plays over to Didi. As don't play it sillily at the back. Sillily, it's not a word, is it? As Arsenal are just coming at us now. They've got plenty of time to score a few goals, and that's a very good save by Muric. He's determined to keep us in the game. Do we go cautious? That is the other question. As we header it away, McCarthy comes away. I mean, he's supposed to have played that ball that Leo did, but that'll do. Dremer has found himself in a little bit of space, but the highlight's just been taken away from us. Torreira with the goal, free kick, and that's gone in. I mean, that is unfortunate. It's a good free kick. The goalkeeper, not sure what he was planning on doing, but it looks like a full capacity there. Torreira, the good free kick, over the top. Hence why the need for a centre-back, I think, a really good centre-back, as Arsenal are looking to capitalise on that goal. And there we go, 2-1. They've turned it around within minutes, and just before half-time we're behind. Well, I thought it was going pretty well up till that point. We were 1-0 up. A surprise lead, it has to be said, but I think that was all we had. Too much time to plant it into the bottom corner, and Arsenal lead 2-1. So all our hard work has just gone now. Swansea is still losing, which is good, but it's 2-1 to Arsenal. For some of these lads, they probably didn't expect to play Premiership football, but the fact that we're here, they are trying to play well, but we're just not good enough at all. I mean, yeah, Saka's just run straight through us there, and yeah, it's it could be one of them games. As I'm just going to skip that, and I am going to go a little bit cautious now as well, and I just want to get creative at the same time as well. We want to play out of defence. We're too slow closing them down. They're scared to tackle. I think that's what it is. We need to get stuck in. I mean, they're playing the ball really well, Arsenal, and that's 4-1. Wow. Stengs with the goal on the right-hand side, back post, and we've just got no answer to this sort of play. Arsenal are just absolutely killing us at the moment. I mean, it's a lovely ball. Sake just comes through there, and it's a very, very well taken goal. Muric just did not stand a chance, did he really? Pietro can come off. I'm going to bring Charlie Nicholas on up there as well. Why not? I don't really care at this point. McCormick can come for Robertson, who's not really playing well at all. He can go ball winning. Leo, he can ball win as well and defend. Right. Let's see if that helps at all. Forget cautious. Don't really want to go balanced as well. Let's go positive. 4-1. It's, well, Southampton are 2-2 in their game. They've just equalised, and we're just finding ourselves a further point away from safety, really. Well, from second from bottom. So Southampton have just conceded in the last minute against Villa, so it could be potentially we're still back to 3 points. But yeah, we kind of got outdone here a little bit. Even though we went 1-0 up, we kind of fell away just before half-time. 10 minutes or 4 minutes before half time, and straight after half time as well. So it's not the best result to have, but the worst, as long as we can get something out of the next game, it would be nice. But Chelsea second in the table, Bolton come unstuck. That's 4 games unbeaten. It's gone out the pan, really. Questions, I never say never. Offers made for Gundogan. Very, very, look at that. They want money for his wages. I mean, they want us to pay 10 grand of his wages of his 17. Right, we're just going to move along to the next game then, I guess. We're back at home then in Bolton, and just a couple of changes, not an awful lot. Frin and Pietro are up front. Kloss comes in for McCarthy. McCormick is going to play alongside Robertson. Blin comes in for Leo, and Hedger playing at the back with Didi as well. I'm not sure if he played in the back in the last game, actually, to be fair. But apart from that, it's as is. Chelsea, on the other hand, it looks like they've changed their side altogether, because they've got Pulisic on the left-hand side, Suso on the right, Havertz in the centre with Embolo up front. How well is he doing? 3 goals in 5, so he's scoring a few. Straight into the changing rooms then, as we prepare for the game. Everybody seems motivated. They're still quite happy considering, as it's is that ice? What's happened here? It's ice, snow. What's going on? We're in December. It's the final game of December, I believe it is, as well, as we do kick off. Wonder what colour ball we got. Orange ball, maybe. We have got possession wise, but shots wise, we're not getting it at all. I'm just wondering whether it's the half-back role or the ball-winning midfielder role that Blin is actually playing, which is holding Chelsea up. As we're coming up towards half-time, this is where we folded last time against Chelsea, as we looked like we could be folding again. McCormick gets a yellow card. Barrow scores. Goalkeeper's nowhere. What on earth has happened here? 1-0. I'm not chuffed about that at all. It's the goalkeeper comes, misses altogether, doesn't he? Wow. Muric is supposed to be one of our, well, is our best goalkeeper. Not playing very well, is he? Shout at them. I'm going to demand more as well, as there's another free kick comes in and another free kick. We mess up. Corner ball this time. We have the ball. We can't quite see it actually. It's a yellow ball, as we're supposed to be playing in white, and obviously they're camouflaged against the snow. It's snowing now, as we're trying to probably keep him warm. And we're 2-0. Muric is keeping one by picking the ball out of the net. That's what he's doing. It's a full capacity crowd though either way. As we go and concede again. And Pulisic is just running riot. Really is. And it passes it to Digney, who crosses in. And Suso. Very, very good header indeed. As well, we have no answer for this at all. So the potential bloodbath is happening. We've conceded 4 already. We're not doing too bad though, 6 shots, but we haven't seen a shot at all from our forwards. So, wow, he's caught it. He's caught it. Now can you find one of our forwards? We've got 2 forwards up there. Kick it. Or roll it out. Go wide. Not sure really what these guys are doing though. The through ball, there it is. It's not the best ball though. He's just checked his run though. He wasn't going to get there, was he? As Chelsea come forward again. They're looking to beat their 4-0 win in the Carabao Cup, obviously. But I would have expected a bit more of a fight, considering we are at home. 20 minutes to go. Tomori comes forward. A good sliding tackle, as we don't win the second ball. That's another, almost a block there. And it's well placed in the back of the net. And Florentino Luis has just gone and put them into... wow. 3-0 lead at home, and it's yeah, we're just kind of getting hammered here a little bit, and I just don't see a way back at all in the league or in any of these games. It's just really, really poor. I'm going to pause it here. We can't get anything out of this. Robertson's just having a stinker of a game. Levy can come in, Morley can come in, and well, we'll just change it. I really don't know what else to think. Formations just don't seem to matter in the league at the moment, especially in the Premiership, because unless you've got a decent side or decent players, they're going to get hammered, as they're looking for a 4th one to equal the Carabao Cup misery they heaped on us. And yeah, they're just playing the ball around, aren't they? Can we get 1 goal back? We got 1 against Arsenal. Can we get 1 against Chelsea? We didn't take the lead though. Morrow comes forward. Suso. It's a good block. It's a good block. As the crowd are cheering away. But I'm not sure who they're cheering though. As we get the header away to nobody in particular. We have got a defensive midfielder and we've got an attacking midfielder, and not one of them can pick the ball up. Pietro runs forward. He's got too many people in front of him. He does find Blin though. Levitt, Blin again. This is much better. The attacking and defensive midfielders are combining well, but that's about it. Very, very disappointed. We're still 3 points behind Southampton, and we're running out of games. Changing rooms. Excellent effort. I mean, what can you say about that, really? I mean, why would you say excellent effort? 3-0 at home to Chelsea, and Southampton lose as well. So it looks like if we don't start putting points on the board, we are going to be left behind. I really would like a victory at some point, but 1 win in 20, this is relegation form. It really is. I mean, we could potentially be... we're struggling. Oh no, we're struggling with the wage. We're not bothered about that. They're satisfied with the fight against relegation. I wonder if they're expecting us to be relegated. Right, okay, that's going to conclude this episode. I mean, I don't know what else to say. January window coming up. The back 4 needs to be sorted out. We do need some players. That is a must, especially at the back. Ribeiro is going to start in the next game as well, I think. Muric is conceding far too many goals. It's not looking great for us, is it? at all, as we come off the back of 4 unbeaten games to lose twice on the bounce. It's looking very, very difficult for us now. Maybe it's time for another formation change. I just don't know. I think we may have to try wingers and go 1 up front as opposed to 1, but as opposed to 2 up front, because they're not getting the service and we're just wasting players up at the top. So if you have any ideas, pop them down in the comments. And until next time, guys, thanks very much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, thank you.